Hi, I'm Dr. Roy Czernikowski. I'm a professor in the Department of Computer Engineering at RIT, and I've been asked to answer a few questions. The first one being, what makes computer engineering unique? Well, I think that computer engineering, because it bridges the gap between hardware and software, leads to careers that are quite wide, okay? And we have had graduates taking jobs doing, integrated circuit design, all software design. We've had graduates working for, it was Fineon some years ago. They made special effect video for Hollywood. We've had people doing, working for Fisher-Price Toy Company and, Intel and all those other major computer chip manufacturers, as well as software houses and even commercial ventures, okay? The analytic part of computer engineering, the math and those kinds of skills, are really prepare graduates very well for MBA programs, and so they are especially welcome in terms of MBA programs around the country. So this uniqueness of computer engineering, see, the software really puts the user interface on products, okay? And because we typically deal with computers of various forms, embedded products, things that control something, but the design of the user interface is what makes them really useful and attractive. Without a good user interface, that camera you're using would be awkward and not fun to use, and you wouldn't use it, okay? So merging the hardware and the software together is really in our bag, because they take a lot of computer science courses, and they take at least 2 circuits and hopefully at least 1 electronics. We try to have them take a second electronics course with the EE majors. It's a difficult major, there's no doubt, because you're going into the majors as some of these wimpy service courses, okay, as you guys well know. But the graduates are very, very well respected out there because of their ability to cross this particular hardware-software gap. Now, the second question is, peanut butter is to jelly as computer engineering is to, and I guess the closest thing is perhaps electrical engineering. That's not a very good answer, but it deals with that functionality of providing the topping, the glue, the software. It's possible to take a piece of hardware and through software make it perform much, much different functions. For example, your iPods and iPhones, for example, and all these games, that's the same piece of hardware in there, but it's the software that's providing significantly different functionality to those things. Can be enjoyable for a wide variety of users. And so that software aspect and understanding enough about the hardware to really capitalize in it. You just can't, a typical computer science student, I don't think, is very well equipped to write those features for iPhones and iPods, because you've got to get so close to the hardware. The software has to be intimately designed around the hardware features, okay? And the computer engineering people bring that to the table. What job opportunities, the third question, exist after graduating from the computer engineering program? And who hires them? Well, I touched on that briefly. It's all over the place. Harris Corporation, Intel, defense contractors, Lockheed Martin, Fisher-Price Toy, Hewlett-Packard, AMD. Kodak's not doing much hiring anymore, but they have hired a number in the past. It's just hard to imagine. I mean, it's a wide variety. Yeah, let's just let it go at that, okay? I think that I've answered your questions. You guys have any more that you want to pop at the last moment here?
I think that's about it, unless you have any.
That sounds good.
I think the spirit, the camaraderie among the computer engineering students is something that's especially noteworthy that I'd like to put on the table. We do not compute class rank here because we don't want students cutting each other's throats and stepping on each other for grades. And so I've noticed a great deal of camaraderie among the students, a great esprit de corps about, perhaps making it through a difficult program. There's a certain camaraderie in that. But the respect that they gain, and the faculty is sensitive to the workload. We are not interested in tightening down in any sense of the word, okay, because it's hard enough. But it's all necessary, okay, to really get the fundamentals and to be able to do something after graduation. Thank you and good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Professor.